In this video, I'm going to show you how to graph reciprocal function. So the reciprocal function of function x would be 1 over function x. So in order to graph the reciprocal functions, you just need to remember 3 principles. So first, small numbers are become very big. Second, the big values are become very close to 0. Last but not least, the x-intercepts of the original function are going to be the asymptotes. The reason of this is because you cannot divide it by 0, so there's no values in the x-intercepts. Okay, now you know the principles. Let me show you an example. So here we have the function x squared minus 1, and we need to graph the function 1 over x squared minus 1. In order to do that, we need to first label the x-intercept first. So x equals to -1 and 1 are going to be the asymptotes for 1 over x squared minus 1. Now let's first take a look at the part that goes towards negative infinity. We can see that the values on the left are very big, and as the graph goes towards the asymptotes, the values are getting closer to 0. And by using this information, we can deduce that the new graph is going to start at very close to 0 and end at very big numbers. So the new graph will turn out to be a hyperbola, like that. Now let's take a look at the middle part. So we can see that the y-intercept of this graph is -1, and the reciprocal of -1 will just be the same. So the new graph would also pass this point. And now let's take a look at parts where it's going towards the asymptotes. And both of them are going towards very small values. So the new graph is going towards very huge values. And for the last part, it should be the same as the first part where it's going from 0 to infinity. So the new graph will start from infinity to values that are very close to 0. And that would be the graph of 1 over x squared minus 1. Okay, that's it for today's video. So reciprocal functions looks a bit complicated, but if you break it down, it will be much easier. So I hope you learned something from this video. I'll see you in the next one.